All right, what's up? What's up, you guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so this is what you guys been waiting for. I made a post the other day and I talked about applying for a $25,000 grant. We're going to do it in real time. Hence why I got the video, and you guys are going to watch me apply for one of my businesses. My wife and I, we do own multiple companies, and one of them is a wellness center. Now, this grant right here, I mean, it ranges anywhere between $5,000 to $25,000. Now, I will say this, and I'm going to caution you guys, I did not look at this grant beforehand. This is completely raw from scratch. I got the email. I mean, I'm always looking for grants, but I thought this would be a good one because it might be applicable to a lot of businesses out there. In addition to that, I can also apply for my business as unclaimed funds. It doesn't really matter what your business is. I'm going to show you all how to piece this together so you can start applying for grants yourself. It's an amazing thing to do if you learn how to apply for business grants because it's funding that your business can use. So without further ado, do me a favor. If you're watching the replay, type in the comments, replay, okay? If you guys applied for a grant already and you won a grant in 2023, in the comments, let me know how much. If you got zero, write zero. If you got 10,000, great. If you got 20,000, great. Share it. Share with us what your successes look like this year. We've hit a little over $100,000. Not really my goal. I wanted to hit more of a $500,000 this year. The year's not over yet, so we'll see. We'll see. I will be honest and transparent. I did take my eye off the prize this year when it comes to grants. So we did not get as much grants as I would like, but it would be nice if I could finish this year with $250,000, in grant funding. That would be awesome. So let's see. So just to give a little background, well, let me share my screen first so we can talk about the background. Okay, so this right here is from Hello Alice. I'll show you guys in my email. This is where I got the email right here. So Small Business Growth Fund is back. All right, so right here it talks about $5,000 to $25,000 in grants, and then they're in partnership with the Global Entrepreneurship Network. All right, and it has funding from Etsy and Progressive. I got pretty extensive experience with Progressive, so I can definitely break down. Like I already know what Progressive is going to ask in this grant, and I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks as you're going through this. Okay, so this is the third round. This means that they've already done 2 rounds. So some of you guys, if you're watching this video and you didn't hear about it, well, you missed the first 2. So you better get on this one because this could possibly be the last round of grants. Just for my people who have not got a grant yet, you're watching this video. If you have not got a grant as of yet, let me know why. Is it A, because you don't know where to look? Is it B, because you don't have time? Or is it C, you just don't know what to do when you find a grant, So it could be any one of those, right? So right here, Hello Alice is one of the many places that I look. It's a great site. I will say you're not going to win many grants off of Hello Alice. I mean, they have great opportunities. They push them out there. But I will explain as we're going through this step by step, I will explain to you why you might not get a grant from Hello Alice, and I'll share what obstacles you'll encounter and what you guys can do. Now, because I am doing this for training purposes, I will be using some fictitious numbers in here as far as my personal business information, just because this is online, it's the internet. I don't want any weirdos, tracking me down. I don't know. I'm not hard to find. But to be completely honest, there might be some sensitive information about my business that I might not want to put on live. So I'll be putting some fictitious numbers in here just for the training purposes. But what I am doing, I would say about 95% of this will be real. It'll be the real deal about my business as we go through this, okay? I just don't want anyone researching me like, Joe, that's not your tax EIN. Well, of course, I don't want you to have it. So anyways, let's go ahead right here and let's hit apply now. So we are applying, and it says complete the form below to submit your application for 2023 Small Business Growth Fund round number 3. All right, guys, type in the word round number 3, especially if you know you're going to apply for this grant. Remember, helloalice.com. I am not afraid of a little bit of competition. Matter of fact, I want anyone who follows me, I want to give you guys the edge so more of us can get this funds, because if people use these funds, they will generate more for us. All right. So they got the terms and conditions right here. Applications are open now through October 27th. So please do not expect any answers or, hey, success, you got a grant. You're not going to hear anything until probably like November timeframe. All right. They're going to close it October 27th. They're going to review all the grants. And I would say generally within like a week, maybe two, but I would say more like a week of your application, you'll get notification if you were selected or not selected. And again, I'm going to tell you why you probably won't get selected as we go through this, but I'm going to tell you how to get selected as we go through this as well. All right, we're going to cover both. All right, ideal candidate. This is important. You are a true small business owner with a passion and drive. You know exactly who you are, who you reach and serve, and the impact you have on this world. You are ready to achieve your next big goal and know exactly how to maximize this grant and accomplish it. Okay, so here we go. What is your first and last name? All right. Let's say Joe. Well, let's go ahead and put my wife. I'm doing this for her business, right? Lane Green. What is the best phone number to reach you if your application moves forward? I'm going to put, just a number right here, just some random number. Like I said, what is your gender identification? Okay, this is what I'll say. Ladies, you're a business owner. It is great. Put female. That helps tremendously. Males, if you are married and you love your wife and you trust her, I would highly encourage you guys to update your business documents to make them majority owner if you trust and love your wife, okay? And I just say that because being a woman-owned business gives you certain advantages. I'm all about a business advantage. If you're a male and you're single, then don't worry about it. It's all good. Just put male. You can still get it. I'm not saying you can't get a grant, but if it gives you a 1% advantage, take it. If it's 1%, take it. Why not? But if it doesn't, then just keep it moving. Don't get all hung up on that. Okay. So anyways, my wife, she is the majority owner. So I'm going to put female. What race do you identify as? All right. Well, she is Asian. All right. Do you identify as LGBTQ plus? She doesn't, because she's married to me, but you can put whatever answer applies to you. Doesn't matter. Do you consider yourself to be an individual with a disability or disabilities? She is a disabled rated veteran. So I'm going to put yes. Do you have any military affiliation? Some of you guys may not. I'll put she's a veteran because my wife and I were retired veterans. What is your age range? All right. She's probably going to kill me for putting this in there. But I did say some stuff might be fake. All right. So don't worry. What was your path to business ownership? We did not inherit the business. Expanded my hobby. Well, I wouldn't say it was necessarily a hobby. Purchased it from someone else. No. Idea from a pitch competition accelerator. Found it as a student or other. I think in my wife's case, it would be other, right? Okay. So what are your current sources of funding? Did you get any small business loans? Yes. Some of you guys use personal loans. I would say we use some of our personal money. I would say that could be fair. Business credit cards. Yep. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Grants. Cool. We haven't done any crowdfunding yet, but we're going to. Friends and family. Well, I guess we could put that. I mean, we had friends come and they supported us by getting services in our wellness center. So I guess we could say technically we're getting help from them, right? Are you looking to raise money now? Yes. But all right, bank loans, venture capital, of course, sure enough. And what do you do? What is the name of your business? All right. So right here, whatever your business is. Okay, my business is boom, boom, boom. Well, technically we are a C Corp. All right, but you might be I hope you're not a nonprofit. There's some confusion with some of my previous videos. People ask me like, Joe, you mentioned being a nonprofit, and I do have a nonprofit, and you could be a nonprofit. I just don't recommend being a nonprofit because of how much red tape comes along with it, and you don't truly own the nonprofit. It's owned by, like the board. Like, you can be the person who creates a nonprofit, and if your board doesn't like you, they can vote you out. You don't want to deal with all that, especially if the business starts to take off. And you can only pay yourself a fair wage. You can't necessarily pay yourself some extraordinary amount of money because it has to go to the greater good of whatever you're trying to do. But you could be a sole proprietor. I do recommend that for people getting started and you don't really know what you're doing. If you don't have a CPA or a good business coach, maybe start with a sole prop and then go from there. And then, of course, you got your other different entity types. All right. I do not recommend going in as a partnership right now, even if it's with your spouse. I mean, I'll put them as an LLC member or whoever. But partnerships, again, it just, it causes a little bit of work for new business owners. And if you have never been in business, never had a business corporation, partnerships can be tricky for some people who are brand new. And if you don't have a really good business corporate coach or advisor, or even a CPA, I wouldn't recommend doing it. All right. And then S Corp. S Corp, again, another tricky one. Let's see if nope. Okay. So now street, I'm just going to put 1, 2, street, 2, 3, Nut Tree Road. All right. City. All right. State. All right. Let's put some stuff in there. 1, 3, 5. So we're just putting some basic information in there. Like I said, guys, I'm putting some like fictitious numbers because I want you guys just to kind of see like what it's like. What year was your business founded? Okay, some of you guys most likely be 2023. Don't worry about it. This is not all. It's not always looked at like a loan where they want you to have like a year or two in business. I mean, being brand new and you want to get a grant, they understand. They understand why. What is your 9-digit number? Let's just put a fake one in there. 450 4122. Just putting some random numbers in there, but it has to be 9 digits. I wonder if they need to put it enter without any dashes. Okay, so they don't need that little dash that you guys will sometimes see. All right, so you don't need that. What is your business website? www. Okay, so here's another thing. If you guys do not have a website, get a website. You can build a website. They got website builders. You can get what I use. I use Nurture Ninja. You guys can message me or leave a comment. I can get you a link so you guys can sign up for Nurture Ninja. It's like $99 a month. It's a full CRM. So you can build a website, a landing page. You can do phone calls, emails. You can have a whole pipeline. We track leads. It's ridiculous. $99 a month. It's a steal. It's a crazy steal. Or you could do Wix.com. You could build a generic website for like free, or you could pay whatever the monthly fee is, which is probably $20-$30 a month for a basic website. There's WordPress, which is like $20 a month, where you can build a website if you know what you're doing. If you don't, I don't recommend WordPress at all. You can also use AI. They got AI websites where you can type in what you do and it builds a website for you. And I think it's probably between 10 and $20 a month. These are relatively cheap prices, you guys. Do not think you're going to come in this business, any business, and think you're going to get things for free. It's not going to happen. Okay. What is your Facebook business page? You guys should have a Facebook business page. Clinics. What is your Instagram handle? I mean, they should be pretty much the same. At True Fusion Clinics. Okay. What is your business industry? Okay. So I would say this for my investigators out there that does unclaimed funds. If that's you, just put consultant. I mean, you might consult people if they even have that in there. This is health and wellness. Let's see for unclaimed funds. Let's see if they got anything that would match what we're looking for. Professional. Okay. Maybe professional business services might be applicable, right? So that's that. So she's in the wellness industry. Now here is where I want you guys to listen. Please pay attention and take heed. This is going to help you get grants. Now, this is where a lot of you guys are going to stop. You're probably, it saves automatically. This is awesome. But here's the deal. I want you to look at all of these certifications, and I want you to go look them up and go get certified and then come back to this application. I say that because this right here could potentially get you the edge that your business needs to be to be eligible for grants, or might move you ahead of the pack. Remember I talked about that 1% advantage? I don't know what the advantage is. I really do. I truly don't. This is all made up in my mind. But if I can get a certification, then I feel like each one of these will give me an additional 1% advantage. 1%. It doesn't matter if I'm 1% or 99% ahead of you. If I'm ahead of you, I'm ahead of you. That's all that matters. So me and you, we're cut from the same cloth, and we both come in with applications, and they look at both of ours and like, man, everything's identical. But then look at mine, like, oh, but this guy, he is a system awards management. He has that, all filled out from Sam. We're going to give it to him because he's 1% better than this other person. I mean, that's literally how some decisions could be made. Okay. And again, I'm just using 1% because I know if I use a higher percentage, you guys are going to get so hung up on the number and you guys are going to be defeated. And I don't want you to go that route. Okay. I'm just kind of keeping it real with you guys. So right here, I mean, here. So here, 8A, woman-owned small business, economically disadvantaged woman-owned business. Oh man, there's just so many things right here. Enhanced digital certification. I don't know what that is, but by all means, look it up. State or city certifying agency. Again, small business enterprise. I think it's disabled business enterprise, and I think minority business enterprise. So these are just different acronyms. You just got to look them up. It's been a little while since I looked at these acronyms. National Minority Supplier Development Council. You're not going to be eligible for all of these, depending on what your business is. Some of these businesses you will not be eligible, but some of these you might be. I'm just going to stick with Sam for right now. You guys can go to Sam and apply for it. All of these are pretty much free. You just go there and apply for free. Get certified. They just need your business information is all they really need. Do you distribute a product? Okay. So yes or no. I'm just going to put no for now. We provide a service. If so, how's your business or how's your product distributed? I'm going to put NA. I don't do that. Okay. Now this is where things will get tricky if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. How would you describe your business? What are the products and or services that you offer? Max 150 words. Now, this is where I'm going to teach you guys gold. This is where you guys look. If you guys apply yourself to what I'm going to teach you, you are going to blow up. And for those of you guys who want to take your business and just become a 6-7 figure earning business, then you need to get into my winner circle, my coaching program. I will blow your mind with what you can do with AI. But this is what we're going to do. I'm just going to take you step by step on how this all works. Okay. So here, I'm just going to close these out. I'm going to open up my wife's website right here. I'm just going to take this. Now I'm going to go here. Now this is called chat.openai.com. There's other websites out there. I also use Jasper. Jasper is another great AI platform that I sometimes use. Okay, now this one I'm going to say. Okay, build me a business description in 150 words or less. Using this website URL. This is for a grant application. Okay. So what I just did is saying I can't, but it says it wants some details. Okay, so looks like they just changed up the website a little bit. ChatGPT has been getting like a lot of pressure from outside sources because it can do everything, and it's a little hard for them to walk around that type of legal stuff. So I'll put this. Okay, ask me questions about my business so I can give the answers you need to draft a compelling business description in 150 words or less. Okay, so what you guys are learning right here is the system is learning me. It's learning me. It's learning my business. I open up a brand new draft right here, just so you guys can see, if you've never used ChatGPT before. This is a thing that people forget. They forget that, like, you know what? If I actually teach my system to learn me, it will get better and better. People just want to ask questions and they never, think about, like, this is a learning tool. It learns you and it remembers. Each one of these tabs is like a different part of the brain of the system, and it only remembers what you feed it in that particular brain, right? So right here it says, what's the primary focus or service of True Fusion Clinics? Okay, and primary focus is we are a wellness center that provides IV vitamin infusions, IV ketamine, medical aesthetics, and weight loss. Okay, who is your target audience? And I do recommend that people do this on like a Word doc. Like you can absolutely do this on a Word doc. But if you guys are following right now and you got your windows open, if you got a dual screen, because I got two screens over here, so I can like look back and forth. But you guys can do this with me. You guys can follow along. I mean, I really want to, I'm just doing like short answers. I'm not giving really in-depth detail because this video, I don't want it to go too long and lose the audience, but I really want you guys to learn something in this video. So our target, it says who your target audience are men and women over the age of 40 years looking for better health, wellness, and beauty, and non-invasive beauty options. Improve their well-being. Now listen, you don't have to be the best speller. You don't have to write the best sentence. The computer gets it. And if it doesn't get it, you can always tell it to revise and you can restate. But for the most part, the system will understand. What differentiate your clinic from other similar businesses? We are different because we have a partnership with the VA and we help veterans in need of services. Community care pays for the services. Okay, what's next? Do you have certifications of, whatever? Our medical providers are RNs, CRNAs, and oops. Again, forgive me, guys. I cannot spell sometimes, but it's all good. Let's see. Oh, and life coaches. Because I'm a life coach. I'm a life success coach. All right. So let's see. The mission is to help reduce pain, anxiety, stress, and depression. Give safe and effective beauty enhancements without surgical procedures. We have fair prices for economically disadvantaged individuals. Okay, so we got that. Do you have notable success stories? We have plenty success stories from previous clients and veterans. That's right. So it's learning me. It's like, okay, I get you. Are there any community involvement, social responsibilities? We do special, free seminars teaching wellness and healthcare information to families who don't have knowledge or access to this information. Okay. And then it says, are there any community? Okay. What are your primary goals, aspirations? Our goal is to change the approach, health care, and help prevent companion disease, AD, that doesn't make any sense, but doesn't matter. Like I said, the system will figure this out. Okay. So now I just fed this in there. You guys see, I shorthanded all of this, not putting a lot of thought. I'm really just putting more thought into like how much time I have with you guys. But I just literally just created something to get my 150 words or less for the grant. Okay. So what this is doing is pumping out something that's going to be compelling, something that's going to like really like, gain like the excitement of the grant writer. So there we go. All right. So it is all good to go. Look at that. Beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this right here. That little clipboard is a copy. I'm going to go back over here, continue session. It wants to know if I'm still live. Yes, I am. Oh. Max 150 words. All right. Let's go back. Revise. Yes. 150 words or less. Okay, so it gave me 900. Okay. All right, so yeah, 150 words. So let's see what it does. Let's go back. So it's writing it out. Okay, so that's shorter. Perfect. I guess the other one was 150 words. I don't know what was going on. So characters, whatever. All right, include yourself. How many employees does your business have? All right, so we have 2 to 10. You are an employee of your business. What percentage of your team is historically underrepresented, including but not limited to, I don't know if this is a typo, woman X, or maybe it meant woman, and it's a typo. People of color, military affiliated, people with disabilities. We check all these boxes. All right. I would say 100% because we have 2 women who are Asian women. They're both veterans. I'm a minority. I'm a veteran. We all have a disability rating with the VA. So yeah, I mean, well, and my assistant, my front desk person, she's a woman. So I got 3 women that I work with. So we're pretty well covered. And the doc, he's a veteran. So we really do cover everything. What's your annual gross revenue for the previous calendar year? Well, we haven't really been open pre-revenue. All right. What is your expected annual gross revenue for this calendar year? Okay. So let's just be conservative. Let's just say between 51 and 100K. We're probably gonna make more than that, but I want to lay that alone. Okay. Let's learn more about the challenge of small business owner. Have you ever been turned down from a business loan? No. What is the top of your business goals in the next 5 years? Goal. Boom, boom, boom. I want to hire a team. I want to create jobs. I don't think there's a wrong or right answer. I think they just want to get to know about your business. How would you articulate your current business outlook? My business is steady, and I'm confident we'll stay afloat. My business is struggling. I'm unsure whether or not I'm concerned business will go under. What is the biggest obstacle or challenge your business faces? Bum, bum, bum. Right here. I mean, this is like a lot of people's problem, right? I mean, but you could choose any of these: acquire new customers, day-to-day operations, access to mentorship, developing a product, finding partners. I mean, that could be a hard one too. Please elaborate on your biggest obstacle in 2 sentences or less. Now, watch this. I'm gonna copy this ChatGPT on. Okay, so now because I am not the greatest writer, I'm telling ChatGPT what's my biggest problems. I'm asking it to write it in 2 sentences or less. So I'm going to copy that, go back here, boom. Now you got to proofread. Make sure it makes sense. All right. Don't just like take what ChatGPT says and don't read over it. You have to read over this. Its most significant challenge is securing reliable partners in our network and bolstering offerings, additionally effective marketing techniques, blah, blah, blah. Perfect. We're almost done, guys. Hang in there. We're almost done. If you're still with me, please type the number 1 if you're still with me. Let me know you guys are still alive, okay? In addition to funding, what resources will be most helpful to your business? I always tell people get one-to-one coaching. I know you guys want money and you guys want this, but what good is having a bunch of money if you don't have a coach to tell you how to spend it to grow it? If you have a bunch of money and you blow through it, what do you got there, right? Your business and community. How do you make a positive impact on the community through your business? Okay, pay employees, pay time off, and then let's see, right there. Let's see, create jobs. Yep, we do create jobs. Utilize sustainable solutions. Support local suppliers. Yeah. In addition to your core business proposition, does your company do anything more for the community? Let's see. Yeah, we always donate goods. Yeah, we do that. Raise awareness for a social mission. We do that. Host volunteer days of service with employees. Absolutely. Host community gatherings. Yep. Okay. Does your business engage in sustainable practices? Offer remote work? Yep. Provide public transit? No. Reduce, reuse, recycle? Do we do compost? Sure. Use sustainable products and packaging? I think so. I mean, when we can. I don't feel comfortable with that one yet. So I don't want to come off and then be like, you guys gotta understand, if you whatever you say, they could go back and verify, and I don't feel comfortable answering that one like that. Okay, the most important part. Okay, guys, now here's the important stuff. This is your opportunity to share with us everything we need to know in 300 words per question. Tell us more about you. Why did you become a small business owner? Okay, so right here, this is what we're going to do. Now, this is like where the Google Doc, because you got to tell your story. You got to be real. Like ChatGPT can do a lot, but it cannot tell your story, right? It can make your story better. I became a business owner to live dream. Others. After 20 years of service with the U.S. Air Force, I continued my work in the healthcare field, feeling strong, energetic, useful. Okay. Of course, like I said, don't judge my my lack of spelling over here. Hope to conduct studies in my business will help reduce diabetes. Patients program. Hope to TSD are cutting edge mental wellness IV therapy. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to keep it at that. I'm keeping it at a paragraph, right? All right. So right here, I'm going to copy this. Answer this. These questions for the grant. Okay. Improve this answer. All right, here we go. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. Now that you guys saw that I typed all this stuff about my business, I'm going to go ahead and put this inside the machine and let it make sense for the reader. I mean, and like, again, they said this is the most important part. I can switch back here while that's writing out. This is the most important part right here. Like, look at all these. I mean, like, how long would it take you guys like to figure this part out? All right. And then, so boom, look at that. It's writing everything that you need, exactly what I asked. And I asked it to do max 300 words or 1900 characters. So that does give me, a nice little cushion to create my doc. So over here, I'm going to paste it. Boom. I'm within the 1900 characters. If selected as a grant recipient, which of the following you plan to use your grant primarily for? All right. So I would say hiring new employees. Please elaborate how you intend to use a grant for funding. Be specific. Okay, so right here, again, okay. Answer this grant question. Improve this answer. Socially disadvantaged employees here. Okay, so right here, boom, take this. Talked about how I want to hire people. All right. Paste that in there. Again, grants are all about how you can get back to the community, guys. And if you have a hard time figuring out how you can get back to the community, then you need to take a step back and think about this. Write this out. This is applicable to any business. I mean, I teach this with unclaimed funds. People come to me and like, Joe, how do I do this with unclaimed funds? There's no way I can get back to community. I'm like, this is like the unclaimed funds world is like the best way to get back to the community. There's so much you guys can do with that. So anyways, so this is right here. It's just so awesome. Look at all this right here. I'm gonna copy it. It just talks about the grant funding will be judiciously allocated to strategically enhance our workforce with a focus on social economic inclusivity. Our intent is twofold, and it breaks it down right there. Guys, this is like pure gold. If you're not getting excited about this, I don't know what will excite you. There's one right here. Look, upliftment. I don't know what upliftment is. Let me put a little dash there. That might work. Okay, it says, tell us more about where you're headed. Right here. So answer this grant question. Improve its answer. Able to serve more people. Improve our marketing efforts. Okay, let's get this short. So now let ChatGPT do all the thinking for me. If you guys, I'm telling you, if your mind is not blown right now, what I'm teaching you, then you do not want to join my coaching program, because this is just the basic. I'm just showing you guys surface level stuff, but how you can easily get these grants applied for. The people tell me all the time, like, oh, I apply for a grant once a year, twice a year. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? You should be applying for grants daily if you can. If you can take 30 minutes out of your day to make it happen, why not? So there you guys have it. I mean, like, this is literally how I fill out a grant, for $25,000. Like, I'm doing it right now in real time in front of you guys, showing you guys behind the scenes of some of my strategies. Now, does this work for every grant? No, it's not. Some grants make you make videos. And I can talk about how you can create your scripts. Some grants make you do some other things. So we got this right here. I'm just going to stop this right here, because obviously this is more of the same, and a couple clicks right there. And then you hit submit, so the submit button's right there, and then you're done. So let me go and pull this out real quick. So all in all, guys, what I have for you guys, if you guys have not got my grant course, if you guys have not joined my business course, Unclaimed Funds, we talk more about than just a surplus business. We talk about everything that you need to know, as far as being a business owner and getting funds for your business. So I will go ahead and I'll drop the links for you guys, so you guys can get access to the course. You can get some coaching. And then for those of you guys who want me to help you apply for your very first grant, you got that option as well. So I'll put the links there for my calendar if you want to hop on a quick call and discuss what it would take for me to help you get your next grant, whether it be $25,000, $50,000, or $100,000 or more. I've achieved all of those. So that it's no sweat off my back, but you definitely have to make sure you apply, or apply yourself. Apply yourself if you don't want to apply for the help. And I promise you, your business will thrive and grow if you do the right thing. Until next time, guys, I hope that you like this video. Let me know in the comments, like, what you guys think we should talk about in the next video. Until then, peace.